Hello and welcome back to Mr. Red Plays Factorio. Boys, it's been a minute. I haven't recorded in a long time. I was kind of waiting. I wanted the episodes to come out and kind of catch up. I've talked about it before, but I always do this thing where I record a bunch of episodes, and then before those episodes finish coming out, I record more, so I'm behind. And I'm still behind. There's one episode left that has to come out. It's going to come out tomorrow as I'm recording this, but I really wanted to get in here and play this. For one, because I just miss it, and two, because I want to show you how hard I've been working at this. All right, first of all, you will see that I have fixed the pipe situation. I had in a previous episode mentioned that one of my pipelines wasn't connected. I believe now everything is connected. I also need to take stock of a lot of comments that I've been getting. I've been getting a lot of very helpful comments, and I've been learning so much about this game. One of which is the boiler to steam ratio, steam engine ratio. It's 2-to-1. It needs to be 2-to-1. So for every boiler, I can have 2 steam engines, or I should have 2 steam engines. That's my understanding. It's based on the steam output. See, this generates 60 per second steam, and this uses 30 steam per second. So one boiler, we'll put 30 here, and then it's done. So if I have 3 boilers, I should have 6 boilers. I should have 12 steam engines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. There you go. So I did that. What else did I do? It says in my notes, because I took notes as I was doing this, I put electric drills down on the stone. So there you go, electric drills on stone. I did this stuff a while ago, so I don't remember. I cleaned up a bunch of stuff. I know there was like coal going off to the right because I was earlier trying to feed burner mining drills in the iron ore, but that's no longer necessary. So I did that. Something else I did, boys. This here is my copper ore vein. If you remember in the last episode, I had my furnace stack over to the side of it and kind of in the middle of where the iron and copper were. If you look over here, you'll notice there's no furnace stack here. It's because I moved it. I moved it all the way up. Here it is, boys. Here it is. Look at it. It's very small right now. I only did 5 furnaces for each thing. I kind of did this for 2 reasons. One, this is potentially infinitely stackable. I don't have to... I'm really running out of resources. I don't have to worry about, like, oh, this is coming down, so if I were to expand up, I would have to, like, route up and then down. No. This just goes up. I did this to better match what it was like on my Switch version, where I had, like, the 2 veins next to each other, then they go up, and the furnace stack was up there. Because these were further away from each other, I'm kind of trying to do this. I don't know why. You guys understand. You can see it. I was just trying to get it in the middle, but now I'm just moving it up here, so now it can go up. But the problem is... Oh, and I also made these. I'll show you this in a second, too. The problem is, like, you run out of belt space eventually. They fill up. I also stopped doing the coal and ore on separate... or on the same belt, you know. I decided I didn't like that. I just wanted one coal vein for each. Then I was trying to get these out here so I have some stuff to go out there to the zones. Now, I had it in my brain. I was thinking that I'd figured this out perfectly. This is a spreadsheet that I made detailing everything that I kind of need to automate. You'll see the item here. These are all the items that I think I need to automate. Like if I want a bunch of assembling machines, what do those take? Well, it takes these things. And then how do I make these things? Well, a steel plate is not a thing that is made in an assembling machine, so that doesn't matter. But everything else, like an iron gear wheel, is. And so what this does for me is I was able to divide these things into tiers. So I would say tier 1 are items that only take the resources that are made in furnaces. So basically anything that takes only copper plates, stone bricks, iron plates and steel plates and coal only things that take those things are tier 1 items. And that is all of this. We have walls. We have copper cables. We have grenades. We have firearms magazines. We have iron sticks. We have pipes. We have iron gear wheels. We have all that stuff. So those are our tier 1 items. And then I was going to say that will be my tier 1 zone. I will take all of those resources and move on to tier 2, which are all of these things, like transport belts. Then we have tier 3, which is all of these things, like assembling machines, inserters. Then we have tier 4, which are like the later end things. But then, I don't know. First of all, I can't hear anything. No, that'll do it. Sorry about that, boys. What was I saying then? I lost my train of thought. I think that was my idea, was I would make these tiers. But there's a bunch of stuff, I got a bunch of comments, and I'm trying to like parse it all together because my internet's not working right now. ISP, Internet Service Provider, doing some work on my network, which could result in outages. So that's fun. But I got a lot of comments that were talking just about different ways of thinking about the things that are needed. Like the iron sticks, for example. It makes 2 iron sticks, right? Yeah, 2 iron sticks from 1 iron plate. So it's like 2 things from 1 thing. That's a factor versus something like the iron gear wheels, which is like 1 to 2. So it takes 2 things to make 1 thing. And I'm still working on figuring all that stuff out. So I might not do exactly what I was doing, but there's some other stuff that I did. One of those things is I made a splitter maul at one point. That was just in my notes. I don't have it anymore. I must have disassembled it. I don't remember where it was or how I did that, but I was just like, I need a bunch of splitters to work for me. So I did that, and the reason is because I needed a ton of splitters. You'll see why in a second. But the other thing is people are talking about different ways of thinking about this, because having 2 resources on 1 output belt might not be the best course of action, and I think I might agree with that. I mean, it's cool, but it's not perfect. And by the way, I could not really figure out... I was definitely doing something very, very wrong with these stone bricks to get them onto the left side of this lane, the left lane. And this was the only thing I could think to do. But the reason this isn't great is because if I ever want to split an item away from what I need on this belt, I have to do this, where I have 1 splitter to take both items and continue on, and a second splitter to filter only the items that I would need to take away. In this case, I needed both, so that worked out, but it takes 2 splitters to split something off instead of just 1. Because if I were to just have this one with the stone bricks, then they would go up, but only the copper plates would go on, and I wouldn't get any stone bricks. All this to say, I might redesign this. That's for later. The reason, boys, that I needed so many splitters was because, remember in a previous episode how I talked about how the resources this game gives you would make for a very easy item sorter system? I was wrong. I have been working on what I consider to be my pièce de résistance. I would like to show you something right now. Before you will see 3 boxes, 3 chests, 3 wooden chests. Right now they're empty. If, however, I were to place items into these chests, what you would find is that these inserters would take the items, place them on the belt you see before you, and put them into this. This, boys, is my design for an item sorter. What it does is it takes the items that you put on this belt, puts them into this splitter, and takes them betwixt these 2 arms of this V shape. Then, if the item in question is a wooden chest, as these are, it will get picked up by the right side of the splitter, placed onto this belt lane, or this belt, and put into this wooden chest. If it's not a wooden chest, it will go to the other side of the filter and go up. You guys get the idea. So this is what I did. I decided on this V shape because I thought it would be a little shorter. It would like cut the up and down size in half. It would be the same width, I think, just shifted. Instead of all going up on one like diagonal dash, it would be 2 shorter diagonal dashes. Then I realized this won't work. After I did all... Did you hear that? I don't know what that sound was. After I did all this, which took me forever, by the way, I realized this was not the way. So, I started over. I actually went and made a save. I copied my save file. So it says Mr. Save Copy. I copied my save file and made a second one so that I can show off all that but still work on it. So here's what I did instead. It's exactly the same, but it's only going up diagonally. This is how you do it. Did I explain why that wouldn't work? I might not have explained why that wouldn't work. Because the first splitter that was here, I don't have any in my inventory. I have nothing in my inventory. The first splitter would take some of the wooden chests off to the left and some off to the right. And the problem is I didn't have... Because the way I had done it is for each side of the V, I should have set all this in my last save file. I basically did every other item. I was like, here's wooden chests, and then next to the wooden chest, like right here, is steel chest, and then next to that is transport belts. And then on the other side, I started with the iron chest, then did storage tank, etc., so that it would kind of be even. I don't really know why I thought that was the best way to do it, but it didn't work because the first item would take some of the wooden chest to the left and some to the right. So I had to do this. So now everything is just sequential in line. I also was going to have the output boxes here be one line at the top. Like the very last one way up there was going to be just a short little thing, but then they would get longer and longer as they go down like this. I don't know if that... You understand. It's a triangle. You know what a triangle is. But that was taking way too many belts. So I stopped doing that. I just did this. So this is what we did. This is how we do it. There's a non-zero chance that after... Because I got to that point in the other save file, then I copied it, and I haven't touched that save file, and then I did everything that I described in this save file. There's a chance that I did something else that I'm not remembering right now in this save file. I don't think so. Pretty sure everything is the same. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I did. So now what we're going to do today, boys, 15 minutes into the episode, is we are going to test out my design. Oh, by the way, people also said that I can search for stuff from the map. Let's see. Let's test this out. I've got some transport belts here. Let's say I want to find some transport belts. I'm going to Control F, Well, hold on. I'm seeing stuff here. For some reason, it's not working. Transport. I don't know why that's... But stick, it shows. But that's an assembling machine it's showing. So it's not showing chests? Blueprint library. Whoa. Okay. I don't know. Ghost cursor selection. Remember that? All right. Well, I don't know about that. That doesn't seem... I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What's going on? Map, remote view, Control F, belt. Maybe it doesn't search chests. I thought it searched chests. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's take as much stuff as we can. Our inventory's full. All right, here we go. We're gonna test this out. We're gonna see how this works, boys. I'm gonna put everything into the... I should just do that. I don't know what I'm thinking. And these could be iron chests or something. I don't know. Where are the chests? Where are the chests that go over there? What did happen to those? What happened to the chests, boys? Wasn't there 3 chests there before? I don't know. That was weird. Yeah, these should definitely be bigger chests because I don't have enough space for all my items. Well, let's take these and make some chests. Let's make... Well, I guess they should all be steel chests, so let's make 6. And let's replace these. There we go. Go ahead and grab all this coal. Look how much coal I got. This is I have so much of this junk because of just rebuilding everything. Like, I take all my furnaces down, and suddenly I have all of the stuff that was in the furnaces. So, oops. They don't even take fast enough to do all this. Like, I'm not gonna have enough... luckily, this is only a problem right now because of the backup. Once I have this going, it will work better. Okay, everything's full now. So let's see if this is working. Do I have anything in any of these boxes? Yep, I got medium electric poles here. Is anything gonna get gummed up? I don't think so, because if anything... If like the medium electric poles get grabbed, everything else gets sent on the way and always will. I gotta keep looking at these boxes. Repair pack worked. Solar panels worked. Labs. Trees in the way. There we go. Wood. Hey, I got some more wood. I just got it. There you go. Fish. By the way, I did everything. I went through and I did everything. Even stuff that, like, I don't even know what this is. Like a blue circuit. I don't know. But I just literally went through every item that I see in this filter selection. If any get added, and they're in order. So if anything gets added at some point, if I, like, get a new technology or something, it's going to be problematic. But I don't think so, because this is stuff that I don't have access to right now. Like, what is this? Uranium rounds magazine? I can't make that. So I think this is just showing me everything. I just don't know where the coal's going to be. Grenades, walls. And then I have, here's a runoff one for anything that I might have accidentally missed, but I don't think that's possible. Where's the coal, boys? Looks like the barrel worked. There's the coal. It was next to the wood. If these were fast splitters, fast transport belts, fast inserters, it'd be better. There's a question. Will it gum up the works if this fills up? There's a question. If this fills up with coal and that stops, will it stop everything? Seems to. You're still grabbing the stuff that's on the belt, but nothing seems to be coming through. I knew this was a possibility, that like one wooden chest for each item wouldn't be enough, but I figured I would cross that bridge when I came to it. I seem to have come to it, because you're not doing anything, because I'm guessing there's like a piece of coal, yeah, on each one of these. And see, now that I've taken everything out of my sorted list over there, and I just hit myself in the face, now I don't see anything. I'm just wondering if I have any more of those, these chests, steel chests. They don't seem to be in any of these boxes, and if they were, they would get put into here, and I don't have any there, so I don't have any anywhere. I'll make some more. I'll make 5 more. And then just regular inserters. Where are the inserters? I don't see any inserters. Where are my inserters? Are they up here already? No. Do I not have any inserters? Oh, no. I guess I can make some inserters. I'm pretty sure I have some somewhere. I don't know where they are, though. Should be fast inserters. Should be fast inserters. Oh, should be fast inserters. All right, hold on. I'm going to take those away, put regular in their place. Show me the coal. Show me the coal. Where are you? There you are. All right, let's change you to be a fast boy. You're a fast boy, and I need... Oh, and you're going to replace there. Okay. So that should be good, and then I'll fill the... I clicked on the inserter, didn't want to do that. Click on there, and then I'll slurp all this up to let it kind of do its thing. Now everything should be moving a little bit more. Yeah, it's sending stuff through that isn't the coal. Okay, so that is a problem if that happens to anything else, which it almost certainly will. Maybe I should think about that ahead of time. I know I had a lot of iron plates. Let's see where the iron plates are in relation to the coal. Well, I guess coal wouldn't be in here. Factoriopedia? Is this in the same order? Might be. Coal. Okay, so it's right next to it. It's up here. There it is. See, you're slow enough. You're not fast enough either. You're not fast enough either. You're gonna do the same thing. Make more fast inserters. Okay, that should do something. Oh, and you should probably be... Oh, I need another one. Well, give me some of those then. Give me those back. That should be good. I don't think I had that many steel plates that would fill this up. And I might as well drop this stuff off that I have, because I'm here. Might as well, right? So I'm sure there are better ways of making all of this happen, like an item sorter system. I'm sure there are better options here, but I'm just trying to work with the tools that I have right now. So I stand here and slurp up this coal, it'll go a little faster than were I to not. And I can just do this. I could build like a computer script to do this for me. Oh, except I'm picking all this coal up, aren't I? Yeah, this is not great actually. And now the copper, it's backing up. All right, well eventually this will figure itself out. I also think I had more coal than 3. I think I had 4 things of coal, to be perfectly honest with you. Well, in the meantime, I'm just going to let that do its thing. Boys, there's something else. Another comment that I got is something that I wanted to think about. That wasn't the right button. So I got some robots. I got some... Here's what I want to do. Construction robotics. Okay, so I do need to research something. I need to prerequisite technologies. There's a lot of stuff I need to do. Okay, never mind then. Do I not have the chemical network yet? Chemical science pack? I didn't do that? I thought I did that. Sulfur, advanced circuits, engine units. Boy, my brain is short-circuiting right now. I thought that I had something, but I guess not. Okay, so what I'm going to do, instead of doing anything that I've been talking about, like getting my zones built up, I'm going to work on researching everything I need to research to get to construction robotics, because according to my lovely commenters, having that stuff would make building easier, because I can like copy and paste stuff, and it's awesome. And I'm very much looking forward to that. So give me those stone. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to build up just what I need to make science and research happen, just to get to that level of brainedness. The robots. I'm going to get robots, construction robots. I'm going to make it happen. So, in the next episode, which I don't know when's going to come out, I'm going to kind of let this episode breathe, let people comment, let's see what people think. And then I'll be closer to that. I don't know if I'll do it because I want to do it on camera, but I'll at least get to the point where I'm about to research it. So I'm going to do chemical science packs, and then I'm going to search for construction, so I can click on this, and then I'm going to do... So I got the chemical, then I'll do advanced oil processing, lubricant, electric engine, robotics, and finally, construction robotics. What I'll probably end up doing is just building up my research labs, and then I'll do another episode where I do more stuff. That's what I'll do. All right, we'll see you then, everybody. Thanks for watching. Tune in for more exciting episodes of things that aren't Factorio. I've been putting out some stuff that, by the way, I've recorded a long time ago. Some of those videos that I've been putting out recently, I recorded in like March of 2024, and then I moved them onto an external hard drive because I needed storage space. Remember when I kept running out of storage space? And then I forgot about them, so I just started, but catching up with Factorio, I was like, oh, I can finally edit other stuff. So I have all these other older videos that I've been putting out that I recorded a long time ago. So those are fun to revisit. Thanks for watching. Tune in for those, for more stuff. I'm going to be playing more games. I love you guys. Thanks for commenting. And I'll see you in the next episode for more stuff. Subscribe, whatever. Stay spooky out there, everybody. And remember, keep watching.